Changes could be coming to your child's school calendar. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb officially signed House Bill 1093 into law this week. It'll change the way public schools set up their calendars.
The law limits the number of e-learning days a public school can use to 3 a year. And this has sparked plenty of conversation. News 10's Tucker White joins us now to break down the changes.
E-learning days began at many schools when the pandemic forced students to stay at home. Since then, these days have been used at each school district's discretion. But now the state is stepping in to give schools guidance. House Bill 1093 was signed into law this week and will take effect next school year. One part of the bill puts limits on e-learning days at public schools. The law, quote, provides that a public school may conduct not more than 3 virtual student instructional days that do not meet the established requirements, end quote. These requirements would make teachers be more hands-on even during virtual learning.
If a school is able to provide 50% synchronous instruction, then we can still count the day. We have not provided 50% synchronous instruction during e-learning. We've used Canvas and Clever and various other, Zoom on occasion.
Mike Schimpf is the North Central Park superintendent. He says this change has caused him to rearrange next year's schedule, and he's not the only one.
I was in a meeting with, I think there were 13 superintendents in the room last week at ISU. In that discussion, it was brought up that, hey, calendars are going to have to change.
We put a post out on Facebook asking people's opinion of the change. That post had over 100 comments in just 17 hours. Many people showed their support for schools needing more than 3 e-learning days a year, and many people showed support for the other side, saying children needed to be in the classroom to learn. That's a sentiment that Representative Tanya Paff, the co-author of this bill, understands.
I think one of the things that the pandemic taught us was that kids really need to be face-to-face instruction. So I, as a teacher, I can gauge if a kid's getting it by looking in their eyes. That's pretty hard to do when you're looking at a computer screen.
Superintendent Schimpf says he can appreciate this point of view.
And I also understand that in-person, hands-on instruction is superior to virtual instruction. Yeah, there's an awful lot we can get done virtually, but in-person is superior to it.
If you would like to join the discussion about this change, you can at our Facebook page. We have you linked to that over at WTHI-TV.com.